Yeah, it's been a minute. Okay, got a parent check engine light on this thing. Not sure what that was about. Okay, um, well, if you read the title, um, I have no idea, but you know how to read apparently. Okay, Jesus. So in this video, I'm gonna make a fluid rack. So pretty much just like the ones that you freaking buy online. Except I'm kind of making I'm specifically making this custom for a specific side or size. Wow, where did I get side from? Size, specific size that works for what I need, pretty much. There's a few stuff over there, but to show you the complete mess, got all this oil, fluid, and all this crap sitting on top of there. And besides that, I don't know if you can really hear me with that heater going. Besides that, all the crap that I want to have, in a sense, not bulk, but on hand fluid, you know, oils and stuff like that. So I don't, excuse me, wow. So I don't have to pretty much constantly order it, wow, and wait for it and blah, 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 blah. Just make things, there goes that heater. Just make things more efficient. But I already got one bent, kind of to show you, well, hammer bent, and I don't, what the hell was that noise? Another weird noise. Sound like I'm not sure what that sounded like, but I don't have a metal brake. I think that's what it is. Pretty sure. Whatever. A sheet metal bender, if anything. You know, there's a pan and what is it called? Pan, whatever, brake. But I don't have that. So what I gotta do is use a Schwacker, which is somewhere. I have no idea. Probably back somewhere over there. I got one done again, like I already said. Kind of everything. I don't have to cut anything. I use online metal. It's pretty much what most sheet metal and whatnot. The roll cage tubing. Oh, if you don't know, I have a 2013 Dodge Dart stage rally car. That's kind of getting some major upgrades right now. Kind of more, again, kind of more on the lines of more efficient upgrades. Some things are being done, like regulations and all that stuff that need to be done. You know, getting it ready for this season. I'll probably start competing in the fall is the biggest goal. But I need this thing. I'd rather have this car in a very good spot, better than I am, as in mechanical and functional and everything wise. So all I gotta do is, if I get to a certain point, the car is not the thing lacking. It's me lacking. My experience, my ability is lacking, and not the car's ability. So even after that, there's a ton more improvements, even after all the ones that I'm doing, that I can do to even make this car better. So there is nowhere lacking for this car's potential and ability. Besides, this is only a front-wheel drive car, but this is kind of somewhat, I guess you'd call a prototype for an all-wheel drive version in the future. So yes, that will happen. I don't know when, whenever that is. But again, instead of yakking, I'm gonna get to work. I'm gonna set you up, and honestly, it'll kind of go snap, snap, snap like that. I hope that's the goal. Don't want to freaking waste your time looking at something that's, you don't care. But again, rough dimensions of this size will be, what is it? I'm pretty sure I have a 48. I think I have what? I actually have it written down. So, no, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so it's a 48 by 42 maybe tall. And I know it's 6-inch wide, even though these are 7-inch long. I'm having it bent 1-inch tall sides. And what is, hold on, crap, and the, excuse me again, and the height is what, 10 inches, so 10-inch tall, in between the height of the compartment shelves, whatever the hell you are, and then plus the top one's, you know, kind of open, so it's got endless amounts of height, but roughly the spacing's 10 inches, so it's plenty enough for these. You got coolant container. This is the only coolant I'll use from now on, plain and simple. Never had a problem with it. Pre-diluted Mishimoto coolant. Don't buy anything else, plain and simple. And what, I already said the depth. The depth is 6 inches. So for what I even have right now for fluid, that is well enough. And there's tons of space for more. So that's the point. So I'm done yakking. Gonna set you guys up. I got 3 more of these things to bend, schwack, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully I can find something a little more efficient than just schwacking it. But I don't have a bender. I don't have a sheet metal bender, which sucks. I was thinking about waiting and just ordering one. But I'm like, screw it. I want this done. I want, you know, organization better. One more thing. I'm changing. Well, I was attempting. Whatever. Here's the one in the package. I'm changing how the rear trunk, wow, is mounting. Oh, it's on there. That's why it's not. From this setup, as you can see how it's supposed to work, to this guy with, you know, little ball doohickey there. I guess, you know, just cleaner, more efficient, kind of more reliable, I guess you'd call it. Because I'm just, you know, I'm not that worried, but over time, these rubber pieces might, you know, wear out, stretch, and all that. So I'm moving into these, and I don't know why I didn't think about these at the beginning. I just wasn't thinking, or if I was thinking, didn't think hard enough just to do it. But yeah, the problem is I can't finish doing that because the length of the stud, rod, whatever, is not long enough to catch on this. And I'm still kind of worried about the angle. Might be too sharp as well, but I need to go. The overall length of this guy is 2 inch, and I just ordered from Summit some more plastic as well to redo these. And the 4 inch, same company, everything, length instead of 2 inch length. But yeah, forget that. That doesn't matter. Moving on to this. Here we go. what we got so far. I need to put the one side on. There's a big jump. Some of you, if you know what the heck like a fluid rack is supposed to look like, you would understand, you know, what I was getting at building, so, you know, it wasn't a big deal about showing every little detail. That, and if you have, I have no idea where I ended up. Camera GoPro that I was using decided to have some sort of mental breakdown. I mean, it was freaking, I think it was like 3 degrees, or it was like below 0 or something. I mean, it's heated in the shop, but it's at that temperature. I mean, you gotta be, you know, a large kind of ish, not crazy large space, but large enough for like a small heater over there. You know, really needs 2, or really like a larger upgrade plus a second the same size, but whatever, not the point. Who gives a damn? But again, here's the concept of what's going on. I just got the lag bolts there we go today. My recommendation, you want to get bolts, and you don't want to like, I don't know, if you don't care about weighing and you want to buy bulk stuff, go to Bolt Depot online. Like, I can't remember where they're out of, but I ordered these like either Sunday or Saturday, and I just got them today, and today's Monday. So, you know, and I'm saying like the most recent Saturday, Sunday, whatever it was when I ordered these. Of course, thank you, heater. You're so nice. You should be able to hear my thing. Bloody thing. But I just, Bolt Depot, they're freaking great. The shipping said it wasn't supposed to be here until tomorrow, which is tomorrow's Tuesday. It ended up coming today, Monday. Which is not a big deal, because all of a sudden I got the shop app where it tells you when, you know, you're shipping and all that, and then like all of a sudden it popped up, oh, Bolt Depot shipment or out for delivery. I'm like, oh, that works, that's nice, because I just finished this last night. But what I ended up doing instead, I'm disappointed in myself. Completely forgot about how sheet metal works. You know, thin sheet metal. If you put too much heat to it, it warps and whatnot. So I ended up doing a long bead. I mean, it's like crap, but like a long bead on the inside of one of them. And all I needed to do was like go through and like do tacks, you know, all the way through. And, you know, I fully welded like a short 1-inch distance on each side, you know, tacked it all the way through, you know, good. And I wasted my time doing that. And I started thinking, I'm going to waste a lot of wire, and I'm going to screw this up if I keep doing a long bead all the way through the seam. So the next stop, what I'm going to do is I am going to clean all this crap up. And what I'm going to use is distilled white vinegar to clean this all up. I got steel wool somewhere, and then I'm going to paint it this. I mean, this is kind of all the paint that I have is this camo green. This is all I have. I don't have enough like black paint to do it. So roughly the color it's going to be is, if you can see on this tube in here, roughly, this is just like a quick spray. So it's going to look a little better than that. But other than that, the next step, or the next time you'll be on looking, seeing, I have no idea where I'm going, is it's going to be on the wall, mounted, painted, everything like that. So see you in a second. Oh, it has been a whatever amount of minutes. It's been a while, but a couple things. I don't even know how many weeks it's been, like, or days or whatever it's been. But I try to make this quick. I'm doing improvements. I don't even know if this was here the last time I filmed. Got a new whiteboard. Moved a lot of stuff. New radio. I got 4 speakers, one there. Or radio unit, whatever. Another speaker over there. Another one over there. So I got 2 for in working out. 2 for out in the shop. And it's just really, really good. But moving on, the point of this video, that and a whole lot of other things going on. The point of the video is this guy, this guy. So I got all the oil, pretty much almost everything besides maybe like a handful of stuff. Most of the stuff was either on top of the toolbox over here, or a few things was hanging up, few things out in the shop, maybe one thing that was over there. But everything's pretty much on this. You can see the concept of what I want, or what I did. Of course the heater's gone. But if you want to, if you want a reference on what the shop out there used to look like, the worst thing I did was I never took pictures out there or whatever of, you know, where it started. It was a complete skeleton out there. It was less along than this. This has got the insulation up, and you know, this is how it's kind of looked forever. You know, at least insulation up, no wafer boards, you know, drywall here, but that's stuff that's always been there. It kind of, you know, looked like a skeleton over there, but there was nothing here, no wafer boards over here. I mean, there was a charger sitting over here before. Now it's outside. I don't want it outside, but, you know, this had priority, and that's it, and that needs a hell of a lot of work out there. But, I mean, this thing was here. You know, no, like, there was no insulation. There's insulation above that. There's insulation, you know, out here. The heater wasn't on or hooked up. There's no heat out here. I mean, the garage doors were on, but, like, you know, no wafer boards were up. Like, I mean, it was a skeleton. There might have been, like, in the corner, like, strips of insulation, but other than that, it was a complete skeleton with the inside. You know, nothing was here. This, that was here, but, I mean, it wasn't, you know, it wasn't doing its purpose. That was way before I even started the car. That's how it looked. But this video is I don't even know how long this video is going to be. I'm going to try to make it as short as possible. But in an aspect, everything in the red needs to be ordered. My writing is crap, but I don't care. I know what it says. And then everything in the black is what I need to get done, plus some more stuff that I can't think of. And there's a lot of expensive stuff, like brakes are at least 7 something. Like all the skid plate stuff, wherever that is, that's 5 just itself. And then underbody protection is expensive because it's going aluminum. Fire suppression system's expensive. I haven't added, but I need to put the tracking system for the ARA organization on the list as well. Need to be done. There's so much to do. But the goal is to start competing in the fall. So I need to get this car done by the fall. Oh, I need to put something else on there for the roll cage, but writing all this down this morning or right around lunchtime or whatever, it's a lot to do, a lot to order. I would like by late spring, early summer, make sure this car's on the ground running and this thing is ready to, ready to compete, or at least ready to test, then compete. I don't know if a trailer's happening this year. I don't know what's happening 100% on big things like that. But hey, just freaking wing it. So I'm gonna end the video there. I have no idea what's happening next. I got stuff on the way. I don't know when it's coming. There's a lot happening, and whatever the video's next, I have no idea. I'm working on other stuff, but it takes too long to film it. It's kind of, I'll show you after the fact, on an update or something. Wow. But yeah, I'm working on so many multiple different stuff. Storage, shop improvements, car improvements. It's so much. But I'm going to end the video. See you next time.